on both ends of the court.
It's a very high-scoring game.
Now, after one quarter, 20-16, you can see what that projects out to. And that's a high-scoring high school basketball game.
Central Bucks West doesn't really score much, so this looks like this game would, the pace so far favors Norristown. Both teams will start this quarter with the teams who came out. Finkbeiner handles the ball up top for CB West. Drives around Mitchell screen, pulls up, missed the jumper, rebound by Vernon Hill. Good outlet to Binky Johnson. He'll run it. Pulls up just a little short. Mitchell goes down, but no travel called. Finkbeiner has to hold under harassment from Johnson and Cool. Now they'll get it set up.
Wide open.
Swings to Mitchell. Mitchell goes inside. Boy, he doesn't miss much. Mitchell now with 8 points.
You can't leave their 6'6" guy wide open in the lane. Nice look that time to get the ball to the wide open man.
They swing it to Jeff Thompson. Nowhere to go, so he gets it back out to Johnson. Cool with the fake. Nice dish to Vernon Hill. He missed. Joel Jones, the rebound. They call it jump ball between Vernon Hill and Jeff Connor. Possession favors Norristown.
That was a nice play by Hill. And a nice feed also.
Thompson gets it back out to Johnson. Cool from the corner. Short again. Thompson fights for the rebound, and out of bounds off Thompson. It'll be Central Bucks West ball.
That's a tough call. Jeff Thompson had position. Looked to me like the ball was knocked out of his hand. The officials call it the other way.
Phillips is trapped, gets it out to Finkbeiner. Cuthbert on the baseline, now he's trapped. Phillips loses the ball, Vernon Hill will run it, 2-on-1 with Cool. Hill takes it himself. They call the offensive foul on Vernon Hill. Certainly looked like, I believe that was Connor there, certainly looked like Connor was moving.
No way in the world was that a charge. Not even close.
Good move by Vernon Hill to take it strong, just got a bad call there.
The man was backpedaling as Hill came in on him. Certainly had an established position. And Hill went over his top. If anything, it was a blocking foul.
And Hill saw that, and he took it right at him.
And if you're the official and you don't know, it's no call. It's not a charge. Well, they always say what comes around goes around, so we'll see what happens.
Poked away by Jeff Thompson into the hands of Cool. Cool season opening, tries to drive baseline, nowhere to go. So he gets it back out to Binky Johnson. Jeff Thompson, little jumper. A little too heavy, crashes boards nicely. Thompson goes up strong, gets the basket and fouled by number 10, Tom Phillips.
Jeff Thompson was extremely determined that time down the floor. He came crashing in on the rebound. Beautiful play to pick up that ball and followed through as he was hacked on the arm going up for the follow. You could just see it in his eyes. Jeff Thompson wanted that basket.
Thompson good on the free throw, 23-18 Norristown.
And Thompson only a sophomore as well.
Finkbeiner trapped again, gets it to Phillips. Phillips up top, finds Mitchell. Mitchell inside to Cuthbert. Cuthbert, nice drive. Loses control, he's fouled by number 20, Jeff Thompson.
Cuthbert almost had his arm broken that time, trying for that little flip shot from underneath the basket.
At least Norristown's not giving the easy basket anymore. Cuthbert's on the line shooting two. 5:28 left to play in the second. Cuthbert's good on the first one. And into the game for Norristown, we have number 30, Michael Evans, in for Vernon Hill. Cuthbert misses that one. Thompson in there, eventually picked up by Joel Jones. Cool from the corner. Cans that one. Line drive jumper from the corner. Cool canned it.
That gives Kenny 9 points in the ball game, all on 3-point shots.
Joel Jones owns with the steal. Nice save by Scott Mitchell.
And Walt, it looks like the Eagles are starting to pick up the tempo of this game a little bit.
Finkbeiner tries to drive, nowhere to go. Joel Jones blocks him. Say Jones stepped on the end line, it'll be CB West ball. Nice block by Joel Jones.
And Joel Jones thought he had somebody climbing up his back that time, but no foul call.
Johnson tries for the steal.
I don't believe
Johnson deflected, it sure didn't look like it.
Bad pass by Cuthbert, went straight out of bounds. I didn't see the deflection.
Stolen away, this time clean by Binky Johnson. Up to Joel Jones. Jones reverse layup, no good. Mitchell came down with it.
They called traveling on Mitchell. Look to me now, that time I thought it should have been a jump ball. As he was going to the floor, I thought they had it tied up. But as Scott Mitchell went to the ground, they called traveling.
Cool from up top, this time he drives. Out to Evans. Evans with an air ball. Forced a little bit there. Phillips from the corner. Good on that.
I tell you, Tom Phillips has got a nice shot if he sets up for it. 5-point game.
Norristown will try and set something up here. They go to Cool up top. Binky Johnson drives baseline. Over the top of Mitchell. They call an offensive foul on Binky Johnson. Jason McCloskey into the game for Binky Johnson. Connor shoots, rolls it in. It's 26-23, CB West.
That's a nice little fake by Connor that time to get the Norristown defenders away from him. He had the easy open jumper.
Cool this time, fires it up right over Cuthbert.
Randy Cuthbert was almost inside his uniform, and Cool still made it from 22 feet.
Thompson with a rebound. Now Cool run it up. Drives into the middle. Thompson goes strong, he missed it. Phillips will come away with it.
John Cresswell is livid over there. He wanted a foul call over the top that last time down.
Connor a little bit heavy, wide open.
We're seeing a lot of shots missed from inside 6 feet tonight, Walt, by both clubs.
McCloskey now handles the ball for Norristown. Cool from the corner. Inside to Thompson. Basket won't go, but he's fouled by number 20, Scott Mitchell. Foul that time was on Jeff Connor, not Mitchell. And J.J. Kelso comes into the ball game for Finkbeiner. Thompson's on the line, shooting 2. Thompson hits the first. 30-23, Norristown. Thompson, good again. 31-23, Norristown. Steal by McCloskey. He takes it right in. Good follow that time by number 30, sophomore Michael Evans.
It was a nice play by McCloskey. Great anticipation. He saw that pass coming a mile away. Nice steal and a good no call by the officials that time because it was a borderline charge blocking foul.
Connor turns around on Joel Jones, hits the shot.
It's a really balanced scoring ball game from each team, Walt. Everybody's into the books tonight.
Cool faces up on Cuthbert. Fouls on Cuthbert as Cool tried to drive around him. They've got Cuthbert, one of their best players, sticking Cool, trying to neutralize him. So far, Cool's hit that jumper right in Cuthbert's face.
And Randy Cuthbert is 6'4" to Ken Cool's 6'1".
This time it's Phillips on Cool. They go inside to Joel Jones. Back out to Cool. Little nice drive. Blocked by Cuthbert. Regains possession as Thompson trying to throw it. Ahead to Kelso. Nice job of breaking that up by Joel Jones. Stop the breakaway. And CB West will set up the half-court offense now.
Norristown did a good job getting back that time.
Phillips drives. Changes his shot. A little double pump. He hits to make it 33-27. Norristown in the lead. Klosky wide open. Goes into Jones. Nice turnaround jumper. Lovely touch tonight by Joel Jones.
It was a good play by McCloskey. He waited outside until Tom Phillips backed off of Jones on the double team. McCloskey fed it right to him. Jones had the nice turnaround jump shot.
Phillips looking for his man who wasn't there. Michael Evans picks it off. Norristown to slow things up. Pass is smothered by Phillips, but McCloskey regains possession.
They tried to run the exact same play, but Phillips was up to it that time.
Get the ball back in McCloskey's hands.
I like that feed to Joel Jones.
Cool, pulls up long range. Nice touch. Rattled out, went back in for him. Cool's now got 5 threes, 15 points, 38-27 Norristown.
Boy, that's something when a player has nothing but 3-point shots. Well, it's what we said all last year. The guy sets up and shoots from 3-point range anyway. Adding that 3-point stripe was just a bonus for Ken Cool because he'd shoot the 20-footer anyhow.
Cuthbert inside, ball stripped from 2. Joel Jones hits his shot. 1 second left. They found Jones breaking. That makes it at the half, 40-27. Norristown with the lead. Jeff and I will be right back with a summary of this first half.
Folks, it's 40-27 at halftime, and Norristown, well, towards the end of that first half, put on a nice offensive spurt and opened this game up a little bit. For the greater part of the first half, the score was within 4-6 points, and Norristown just erupted at the end of the quarter, finishing up with a Joel Jones breakaway layup. And I think, all in all, a fine performance. I mean, 40 points in the first half, 80 points for the game. If they keep up the same pace, that's a heck of a performance.
I think the key is very balanced scoring. Ken Cole has 5 3-pointers from the outside. Binky Johnson with some jumpers. And they're looking inside. The men inside are open. And very balanced scoring. Central Bucks West just cannot handle the whole Norristown team.
I really like the fact that they've been going inside. That shot, that play that they set up for Joel Jones down on the right side of the lane has been working beautifully tonight. Jones has got 8 points so far. Jeff Thompson has 7 points. Vernon Hill has 6 points. Michael Evans has 2 points off the bench. So Norristown, as you said, is spreading the wealth and definitely not keying on any one player. If you can say anything that any one outstanding player would have to be Ken Cool. He missed a couple of threes towards the end of the first quarter, but he has been red hot. Towards the end of the half, he went 3 in a row. He can, and you can't say enough about him. He's got the shooting touch, and it's just unstoppable. If you're CB West's Wayne Finkbeiner, their head coach, what can you tell your kids? The guy hits from 22 feet. You can't stop that shot.
And Cuthbert's right on him. Most of the time, it's Cuthbert, and he just can't seem to stop it. As you mentioned before, he is 3 inches taller, and Cool's just shooting right over him.
I think the key for West as well has been their balanced attack. It kept them in the ball game up until about the last 2 minutes of the half. They've been going from a lot of different angles, and I like the fact that Tom Phillips for them has come alive with his jump shot.
Well, he seems to have a very nice jumper, but whenever he would get the ball, the Norristown defense is all over. Most of the time it's Cool and Johnson outside. Either that or it's Cool and one of the big men. The defense has been exceptional for Norristown.
And the big men have been leading the scoring for the Bucks. Number 20, Scott Mitchell, their 6'6" center. He has 8 points in the ball game. One a jumper, but the rest from inside. Randy Cuthbert, 5 points in the ball game. His 2 field goals were from right down low underneath the basket, little reverse layups that he made, and then a free throw. So, you know, all in all, a well-balanced game, but the Bucks just got blown out of the auditorium a little bit in those last 2 minutes of the half. In the second half, I think Wayne Finkbinder's got to have his kids settle down, play a nice, slow, half-court ball game. They can't run with Norristown. That would be my assessment after the first half. If you're John Cresswell, what do you tell the Eagles?
Pretty much do the same thing you've been doing. If you find the inside man, go to him. They're really overpowering Central Bucks West inside. Mitchell's 6'6", bigger than anyone that Norristown has, but the 3 big men inside are just a little bit too much for West to handle. And if you have the outside jumper, everyone seems to be hot tonight, so take it. Take the open shot.
All right, now my guess for the first basket of the second half is Ken Cool. I think if I were John Cresswell, my first call would be to give it to Ken, let him get hot again for the second half, see if he can get that hot hand going, carry it over for the rest of the ball game. What do you think?
Well, to be different, I think, you mentioned to me before we started this that Joel Jones was really psyched. After that breakaway basket, he is really pumped up. I think they're going to go right to Joel Jones and probably the same play they've been using all night. He's got a really nice touch tonight.
Well, to hedge my bets, that would have been my second choice, but we'll see what happens. Walt and I'll be back in just a minute with the second half of this ball game.